Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be doing a cross stitch with me or stitch with me. So I know I have not been uploading anything since I did my WIP parade, and there is a reason why I have not done one. Basically, since that last WIP parade that I did, I got really busy with my school and my kids' school, my son and my daughter, and other stuff that has been going on, my health included. So that's the reason why. I also have not had any a lot of time to cross stitch lately, but somehow I have managed to start some projects. Okay, so before we go on, I just want to say thank you to all of the people that have been subscribed to my channel, and for all of the new people who have also subscribed lately. I really appreciate you guys. That makes me really happy. Okay, so now we'll continue. So I really haven't had time to, like I say, to stitch, and we have a big thing coming on August, and I hope that soon we're going to be free of that event and that I have more time to cross stitch and focus in my school and my kids' school as well. So, you know, I get to do the things that I like a little bit more. To be honest, I started this project today. Earlier, I've been stitching today, thankfully, all day, and the reason it's because we have a free extra free day, which is Monday. It's going to be 4th of July, and I have more stitchy time that have been enjoying. Even though I've started some projects since the last WIP parade that I did, they're pretty much just started, just a little bit, not much, maybe like, I think, I started the Grand Library. That one I only have 2%. I just completed 2% yesterday, and this morning I did a rotation. I started this project the morning when I did the rotation, and then I kind of put this project a little bit on hold because I had ordered some new stuff that I am getting myself into. Basically, I ordered some printed cross stitch canvas, and it's the first time me trying that kind of, cross stitch. I know it's the same, but that's like a no-brain thing that I kind of decided to give it a try, because for the longest I have been wanting my daughter to cross stitch, and right before I started it, the Grand Library and also this one. I wanted to start something from my paper chart stash, but I didn't want something that was too difficult. And because I only have like Dimensions kits and Riolis and Joy Sunday, those are full coverage pieces and they're not just little cross stitch pieces. So I will need to probably focus a little bit more. That's the reason why I was thinking what was I going to start, because I wanted something little or something that wouldn't be too hard for me, where I would not need to concentrate too much. So as I was going through my paper chart stash, I bumped into this printed canvas that I ordered for my daughter a while back, for her to try to, learn cross stitch, because she said she kind of liked cross stitch, but she did not like counting. So when I ordered her that printed canvas a while back and I received it, she never showed interest in starting the project and none of that stuff. So since I wanted to start something, I bumped into that printed canvas, and I felt kind of bad because I wanted to start it, but I felt kind of bad because that was her. In the moment that I oops, sorry, oh my god, I moved this light, sorry guys. In the moment that I got the printed cross stitch canvas and I was looking at it, I showed it to her. Thankfully she was downstairs. Oh, I should have parked over here. She was downstairs, so I showed her the canvas, and I asked her if she wanted to start it, and she said no. So I decided to start it myself, and I was hooked. Then after I finished cross stitching for a little bit on that particular canvas, let's see, I need to deactivate the page bracket. I don't like page brackets because I'm working on diagonal. So I what was I saying? I think I said that she did not want it to start it. After I had stitched on it for a little bit, I had to put it up because I only wanted that one for whenever I was, doing my travel, due to the event that's coming up, that has been keeping me very busy, and reason why I have not been, uploading anything on my YouTube. I kind of wanted that to be a no-brainer when I'm not home and, want to relax and stuff like that. So I just put it up, and then I started to watch some YouTube videos on those particular canvas, and they have become kind of popular lately for what I've seen. But what got me really a little bit more hooked, other than when I had stitched on that canvas that day, was that I saw this lady. She finished one printed canvas, and after she watched the project, it looks so pretty. It just made a big difference, and so I just kind of decided later think it was like on the fourth day that I decided to order more printed canvas, and I had my husband order me one from Amazon, and I just received it today. I did a little mini clip unboxing it, but because my husband was home, it just kind of felt weird doing the video, and so I kind of just did a little bit and then I stopped. And right now it's really late at night, and I don't know, I just still want to stitch because honestly I haven't had really time to stitch. It is 12 midnight, and I'm here doing this video. I hope I can upload it tomorrow, because I'm gonna try not to edit it a lot, because editing is a pain, honestly. Was that supposed to be there? No. And I purchased this. It's an app, and I don't know how to use it. I mean, I've done video editing, but it's been on my computer and also on my PC, and trying to edit in my tablet with that particular app, it's been kind of difficult, and there's not a lot of videos on that app that could be helpful explaining the app features. So I hope I have this video up. So I have stitched 905 stitches, and it puts me at 0.62%, which is not a lot. To be honest, I really love this project. I was feeling kind of in Halloween mood. I know it's not Halloween yet, but we have like about 3 months. What? Okay, 3 months? 3 months and something roughly, probably. And I kind of wanted to do this one. I have another cross stitch from Heaven and Earth Design. This is from Charter Creations, and it's the first project that I have from them. I really love the colors on this particular project. They're very vibrant. I love purples, oranges, and reds, and I like anything that's colorful. And I kind of wanted to do it right now, so I might have a little bit more of a progress when Halloween hits. And I'm doing this one on 28 count Lugana. And I've been marking the little squares with this erasable pen, water erasable pen, because I don't know, I cannot find myself. Let's see, 3, 4, and the 5th. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. For whatever reason, I cannot find myself guiding myself with those gray lines on the grid. I don't know why. It's just, that's how I've done it since I first started using the Easy Grid Lugana. I was trying not to do the parking method because I kind of wanted to have a clear like front of the project, and I was not successful. I ended up leaving some threads parked here. So we're gonna look for 3860, I tried to order my threads in a miracle order, but I'm kind of tired already. 3860. Okay. It's this like gray, like really pretty. I'm just gonna probably let you guys go here in a little bit. I just want to come and say hello. I hope that everybody's doing well. Now, I have a question. Have you started any project since the last WIP parade that I had? And if you did, what have you started? I don't know if I'm kind of sleepy, guys, but I don't know if I mentioned that I started the Grand Library. I started the regular size max color. And then I started this one. And then I started another one from Nana Thomas. Let's see what another one started. The small printed canvas from my daughter. And then earlier I received that one that I said that my husband ordered me on Amazon, and it's from Joy Sunday. And it's another printed canvas. I started that one earlier. Where am I? Here. And what else did I started besides this one? I think that's the only one. I ordered some more, as I said. I'm just waiting for those because I thought that when I placed the order, I thought that they were being purchased from United States, and then I realized that it was somewhere in not China but around over there. And the last time that I checked my my app, the one that shows where the items are located at the moment, it showed that they were still sitting somewhere in China. It was not sold from China, but it got shipped to China, and then from there, I'm sure that probably, let's see, I'm trying to focus. I don't know how this phone, does anybody know how to focus? Or okay, I think I need to put like maybe an item there to focus. Yeah. So yeah, they were over there. Guys, if you have a phone, I am recording with a Samsung phone. How do you disable the focus feature on the phone? Or if you do Flosstube and you record with a phone. I used to use my iPhone, but I had the same issue. It was autofocusing, so I purchased an Android phone just for the purpose of videos. And I like the quality of the camera, but I'm having the little issue. So I don't know if there's like a feature that I can click on so I can disable it. So let me tell you a little bit about the Grand Library. So, okay. So when they just released the Grand Library, a lot of people jumped and purchased the regular size, regular version of flosses as well. I believe the first version that they released was a 90 colors and stuff. I was kind of wanting to jump into the wagon and just purchase it, but I was being patient, and I, did not buy it. So I was waiting for them to release the supersize version. I mean the supersize, the max color version. And I also was maybe hoping to see if there was if they would release this the supersize max color as well. And so I got all of those. I waited for those until they did, and I decided that I was gonna go at the end with the regular size max color, because the super size max color had a lot of like stitches wide. It had 900, I believe, and 99, and I thought that I would never finish that particular project if it was that big. So I kitted up the regular version max colors, and it was 200 and something colors. And then I also joined the Grand Library group, so I would see the progress from others. And I tried not to see a lot of the progress because I wanted to just kind of, see it as it comes along, the little details that pop up as you're, doing the project. But whenever I am bored or something, or I'm laying down, right before bedtime, sometimes I kind of just go and peek through as well, which I should have not done. So I have done 2% of the Grand Library, and I was kind of like, I thought I had done a mistake kind of in the little corner, because in this corner there's like water well, and I thought that I had done a mistake because it kind of looked not too defined, and I was like doubting myself if I did a mistake, because in the mock-up you could tell that it was a water well there, and on the fabric you couldn't see very much of that definition. So okay, I think I needed to park this one over here. Did I? Yeah. So I was kind of like, okay, have to go and compare now. And that's the one thing that I didn't want to do, compare the projects to the max color, the regular color, and all that stuff. Because the regular color, I already knew how it looked kind of, because I have seen this Flosstuber right when they released the project. This Flosstuber started the regular version. So I kind of already knew how the regular version looked. And okay, where am I? I was supposed to have where is this gray color? Okay, hold on, guys. I'm trying to fix something. I have a little mistake. But okay, well, I'll try to figure it out. I'm gonna tell you. Keep talking. So I already knew how the regular version looked like, and the person said that she did not like the way that the regular version looked like, because there was not much definition. So I was happy that I did not, start the regular version at the time. Now, because I thought I had done a mistake, because I couldn't understand that there was not a lot of definition on mine, because I've done the max color and it was an Avon Store design, I thought there was going to be more definition. So like I said, I did not want to compare, right? So I went into the group and then I started comparing the regular version and the max color one, a regular version, and the supersize max color. Well, I saw immediately a big difference on that upper left corner where the water well is, I could see that there was like way more definition in the super size max color. And I was very unhappy. I was kind of upset because I would have think that I did the right decision. You know, when I decided to do the supersize. So I was debating whether I should continue or whether I should have, you know, just stop that the project and restart it on the bigger, you know, size canvas. And then I kind of talked to my husband and everything, and you know, he was like telling me that sometimes some objects you can, you know, see a little bit of more clarity when you step away from them and stuff like that. So I kind, you know, he doesn't know anything about cross stitch. He was just kind of telling me, comparing stuff like with TBs and all the stuff or other stuff. And so I was like, okay. So when I came home, let's see if I don't have a thread marked. Okay, so 8:14. When I came home, I stepped back and, you know, kind of not too far away, but a little bit, like maybe like 2 feet away from the cross stitch project, which is barely, you know, not really far. And I was able to see definitely definition from the water well. And then that's when I realized, I was like, that is true. Like, you can, if you step, I mean, nobody's going to be looking at the cross stitch, you know, project from that close. I mean, maybe, I don't know, but I don't think so. So, you know, I also asked on Facebook, and I kind of got people's opinion, and said how I felt and stuff like that. And a lot of people were like saying, like, even with so there's this one lady who, she said that even though she is doing the super size, the big one, she said that she was not happy kind of with the clarity of the detail as well, because she said that she thought that because it was an Amy Stewart, there was going to be more clarity. So I was kind of like, oh, okay, so it's not just on the regular size max color. And after thinking and thinking, I came to the conclusion that I was going to continue it, because I mean, I know that I have a lot of projects that are going on right now, that I have going on, but I do want to see some progress, because I know that if I do the other one just to be happy with the definition of the stuff, of the details, maybe I'm going to be upset because it's going to take me way longer. I mean, I hope I have many years to live, but I mean, I want to see a little bit more of a progress while my vision, it's still okay, you know, my vision is not the greatest, so I kind of have that fear that I might kind of maybe lose vision as I get a little bit older. So I kind of get worried about that, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do the one that I'm doing already. So the one thing that I'm doing to get more of that pop-up color, it is a way that I'll show you here in a little bit. So I am doing 25 count Easy Grit Lugana, and I have other projects that I had going on, and on the same count I have on 28 count and I have 25 count, and I always wanted to try different ways of stitching, but I couldn't come to the conclusion of what way and the ways that I wanted to try it was the 10th stitch, 2 strands, and I had tried it before and it just becomes too bulky, especially when there's a lot of confetti. So when I started the Grand Library, I started with 1 strand and I kind of was like, man, it has really nice, like, bright colors. I want to get more of that, pop in the colors. And so I wasn't really happy. I tried the 10th stitch and it was really bulky. And then I'm like, okay, no, there has to be another way. So I actually came with this thing where I stitched the crosses with, basically it's 3 strands, but with 1 thread. And I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but that's the way that I actually found that I get the greatest coverage without getting bulkiness, and I actually liked it. So okay, so I'm gonna use this square and I'm gonna use the thread that I'm using here, and then I'm just gonna undo it. So let's say that, okay, let's see, let me lock my Larry stand. Let's say that this is our cross, right? Or where you're gonna do the X, right? I always start my X's from bottom left to top right, and then bottom right. I mean, like, this is the one, this is where I finish it, bottom right to top left. So what I mean by 3 strands, I do this. I go over like that 1, and then I repeat the same, because all of your crosses the legs of your cross stitches should always start in the same way you start this one. And so I make sure I go over it two times, and then I finish it up with 1 strand like that. You know what I'm saying? So I have gotten the most coverage with that one so then when I park, I don't get that bulkiness from, the 2 strands. I really like the coverage. So the colors also are very, very bright, and I really like the way it looks. So yeah, that's the way. So I kind of was like, okay, so I just settle for this that I've already done, and just try to make the best out of it, with the colors. Have fun with the colors and everything. Because the colors are very pretty. I love blues, I love reds, oranges, yellows. I'm not a big fan of like grays and stitch on white on white. I don't know if there's people who enjoy stitching white on white. I don't, and that's the reason why I kind of stay away from Christmas snowy looking charts. They're gorgeous and beautiful and everything, but I get scared of me getting burned out of stitching on with a lot of whites and grays. Maybe I've thought about maybe because there's a couple of projects for Christmas that are very pretty, and because I have not celebrated Christmas since last year, also I feel like if I maybe stitch a project, because Christmas and Halloween was my favorite month, but I'm not gonna talk about it, but I lost somebody due to COVID, and since then Christmas, it's a no-no for me. So I'm still struggling with that feeling, and I know my kids want me to celebrate Christmas, but I tell them I do take them to see lights and Christmas lights and everything, but I'm not ready for, you know, putting a tree up and stuff like that. So maybe if I start something that's Christmassy, like a cross stitch project, besides, I have one that I started it before the loss of my family member that I lost due to COVID. I'm not going to say who because I don't feel comfortable talking about it, but I had that one going on, and I stitched that one because I started it before, and it has some good memories. So that's the reason why I'm continuing. But maybe if I start something with a snowy day, like a scenario of a snowy, maybe it'll make me kind of have a better view of Christmas. But then I kind of think, I'm like, well, because when that, you know, happened, it was snowy as well. I don't know how I'm gonna feel, and I don't want to, you know, waste the threads or, you know, stuff. I don't know. I just don't want to waste money on something that I'm maybe not gonna do. But I kind of sometimes give it a thought about maybe I will change my point of view if I try something Christmassy with a view of snow and, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, I don't like, well, what I was going to this, I don't like to stitch on that, but maybe if I was to start it in a project with a canvas that is not white, maybe like a light blue Aida, but I don't find Aidas that are like blue or different color than white that are easy grid, and because I am used to easy grid, it just makes things easier for me. I don't know if I don't think I've seen easy grid Luganas. If you know that there's easy grid fabrics that are not white, let me know, because I would like to purchase some, so that way in case I want to start something Christmassy with a view of snow and all that. But yeah, with the Grand Library right now, I'm very color wise, I'm very happy. And this one, I love it. Like, I really do like this one. I don't want to stop stitching it, but soon I'm gonna have to stop. Okay, I said I was gonna let you guys go, and I continue to talk and talk. I just feel there's so much to talk about, and because I haven't, you know, come here and say hello to y'all. So I might do another whip parade. I don't know when. Whenever I get time, I have time. I think I'm gonna do a whip parade to show you the printed canvas and the new starts that I've started it. How's that sound? Okie dokie. All right, guys. So I think I'm gonna let you go because it's about to be 1 o'clock in the morning, and I know I have insomnia because I'm not really sleepy, but I'm tired. I just wanted to come here and say hello. Hope that everybody's doing great, and if you're seeing this the day of 4th of July or after, whenever you see this video, I hope that you are, taking care of yourself, and that you are doing all the things that you want to do, and that you do a lot of cross stitch if you cross stitch, or a lot of whatever hobby you love. I hope that you do all that, and I will talk to y'all in another video. Thank you for being here, and I will see you later, or talk to you later. Sorry. Okay, take care. Bye.